Oh, that's looking wonderful. Hey y'all, welcome to TNT Homesteading. This is Terry. So today, we got a couple of projects going on. One, we're going to build a ladder so we can get up to the loft. Two, we're going to clean up the loft because in 2 weeks, grandkids are coming up for fall break, and the plan at the moment is for them to sleep up there. So all that stuff needs to be moved either out or to this side of the cabin. That's the two biggest things we want to get done. My wife is making stew on the fire, and she's going to be starting that before long. As usual, I'm getting a much later start in the day than I'd like. I started off the morning, though, hunting. Didn't get anything. Didn't see anything, actually. But it was nice just being out in the woods and the peace and quiet. And so I was able to do that for a few hours. And so right now, it's time to get started. All right, so the ladder project has sort of come to a screeching halt. Let me show you what's happened. So I was working on making a template. You can see here, I've sort of cut it to go across the top there to rest. It's going to come down. I actually realized our latch for the shield goes right through that. So I had to make a knot hole. But side one, cool. Not a problem. Again, this is not here all the time. So we'll put this up here. We're actually planning on attaching this to the top, just like we've done here with the same type of hooks. We'll screw it into the to that right there on both sides. Whenever we put the ladder up there. So we can put the ladder up there, we can latch it, and it's not going anywhere. So cool. I bought 3 2x6s. Let me keep going. Let me show you my other 2 2x6s. So, at the closest lumber yard to us, they've got signs, don't pick through the lumber, and you don't even get to pick the lumber. The worker bees come out and they take the lumber off the shelf and load it directly into your truck. Okay, cool. But not today. This lumber is horrible. Termite dust, trails, wormholes, splinters galore. This one's not as bad as the other, but it's not much better. I think the other side's worse. Yeah. So for this project, those aren't even usable. So we're done. Tomorrow after church, I think the plan is we'll go to one of the other towns and get lumber we can pick. And so what I'll probably do is that piece in there that I've already cut, I'll use it as a template, and we'll copy that onto this and or the new wood and go from there. So this project is done for today. Next, well, I don't know about next up. I need to empty the loft so we can put some foam pads that we bought, like we did at the other cabin. They're little exercise yoga pads that you put down, they interlock. Just gives a nice little cushion for the kids to sleep on. But I just remembered, I was just reminded that we're going to cut down a tree. When the grandkids are here, they love getting out the volleyball net, and the only place for it's in the drive. Well, now that we've moved some stuff around, we've got another place for them to put it. But there's a little scraggly tree right in the middle of it. So that's coming down. Well, it all pukes down here into the floor. Most of this will go up there once I finish rearranging. But at the moment, my bride is vacuuming, or about to. And here's the flooring we got. Again, it's just your foam, but it looks like wood planks. Hopefully it looks like that up there. All right, so you line up the pieces, make sure the wood grain goes the same direction, and put the puzzle pieces together. So what'd you say, my love?
So once you get a row down, then you got the squishy underneath you, and it's a lot easier on your knees.
And there you have it. So we'll be able to have all three boys sleep up here with all their luggage. We put a few of their toys up here, some Legos, some men, some bucket full of toys. I don't know, probably guns and pads and stuff to beat up people with. But this looks great. Got to work on that. I got to determine if I'm cutting down the tree first or working on that first. But we have a sleeping loft. They just can't get up here easily because I didn't want them using just the normal ladder. So hopefully tomorrow we'll get the ladder project taken care of. But we have a place for them to sleep. We obviously still have to do that wall. That just won't happen before they come down here. All right, I made another big mess. But the loft is empty. We wanted to go through stuff and reorganize some stuff. So we went ahead and just pulled it all down so we can do that. So when we stick it back up there, it can be more organized. Though I did find 2 sleeping bags, so that'll be perfect for when the grandkids get here. All right, next up is this tree right here. It's not a very big tree, but that frees up this whole area for the grandkids to play. We could put the volleyball net, the badminton net, whatever you want to call it here, and we could pretty much leave it up at least the entire time they're here. They don't have to move it all the time. So because of the lean of the tree, I was going to drop it that direction. But my wife, knowing we had a lot to do, decided to start the burn pile, which is really close to where I was going to try to drop the tree. So instead, I'm going to try to drop it towards me. But with the lean of the top, I don't know how well that goes. The last time I had something like that happen, you heard me scream, "No!" as it crashed on our shower shack. Well, that looks much better. I got the tree down. I got it chopped up, split. In fact, that's the wood. I wasn't quite sure where I wanted to put it because I don't want to get it confused with stuff that's at least partially dry or completely dry. So at the moment I put it there. Fire's almost done. Out here's looking really good. Oh, that's looking wonderful. Ah! She dropped garlic, putting it in. Oh, that looks good.
The meat's been cooking since about 3.
What was that?
So the meat's been cooking since about 3.
And it is 5.
So about another half hour for all these veggies to get happy. And my belly will be happy.
All right, cleaned up this area a little bit more while we had the chainsaw out and a fire going. Had a rotten log and some different stuff here that needed to be taken care of and burned, and it's looking really good.
Throw that in the chicken water. Copper keeps it from algae.
Copper keeps what?
Water from getting algae.
Copper keeps water from getting algae in it. I did not know that.
That's what they said on the off-grid page, so here's a piece of copper. We'll test it.
Well, she's cleaned up a little bit more. Looks a lot better. Still some more to do to get it fully done. Up there looks really good. And more importantly, over there looks really good. We found the 2 sleeping bags. I think we got a 3rd in the other building. And we found a jacket our grandson will like. So, got that out for him. So, I think I'm pretty much done for the day. I got to do a little bit more in there, and then I need to check for rain to make sure. We got a few things left out here, and I need to find out if I need to put it all away. I don't think I do. We got a couple days anyway. But hopefully tomorrow we'll get the ladders taken care of so we can get up in and out of the loft a lot easier. And excited about that too. So lots of stuff been happening, and getting a lot done. Anyway, I got, sounds like just enough time to get cleaned up before soup's on. Anyway, y'all, thanks for watching. See you on the next video. Bye.